And we want to welcome everybody here. Hope you're seeing our broadcast. Cell phone or cell wireless coverage a little spotty tonight down here on the hill in Battle Creek, Iowa, home of the softball Falcon team here, taking on Akron Westfield tonight. Varsity action pushed to 5:30 to skip between the rain showers. Hopefully JV can get in some time after that. Senior night here for the Falcons. Falcons taking on Akron Westfield, the Westerners. Falcons come in tonight 4-14 on the season. Winners of their last two, though. Last five for the Falcons. Alta Aurelia winners over the Warriors 9-3. Winners over Ridgeview beat their friends up north 4-2. A 12-3 loss to Mapleton, 9-4 to Kingsley Pearson, and 3-2 close one-run loss to Manson Northwest Webster. So Falcons record not what they want it to be, but they've been competitive all year, shown steady improvement, and the girls look like they're having fun playing softball out there, which is most important. Leaders for the Falcons. Batting for the Falcons, Janessa Kohler, the freshman's batting .351. Kenai Nilsson, the senior, .308, and Anna Hoffman, a junior, .304 for the Falcons. Falcons typically go with two pitchers. Carter Hemer, the senior, got an ERA of 10, a record of 1-2. She's got 23 strikeouts on the year. Also pitched Stella Reamer, who's got an ERA of 8.2. Stella's 3-11 on the season. She's pitched 78 innings with 64 strikeouts. Tonight for the Falcons here on senior night, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 seniors here for the Falcons. Carter Hemer, Kenai Nielsen, Kylie West, Abby Winterroad, Kylie Schluter, Justice DeShaw, Jocelyn Meyer, and Shelby Banghart, the seniors for the Falcons.
Seventh, and doing the pitching, Emma Rolfes. Batting eighth, playing center field, Josie Smith. Batting ninth, the designated player, Riley Johnson. And playing the flex position at right field is Peyton Vanderhelm. Now the starting lineup for the Falcons. Batting first, playing left field, Anna Hoffman. Batting second, playing center field, Abby Winterroad. Batting third, playing first base, Kenai Nielsen. Batting fourth, and playing shortstop, Carter Emer. Batting fifth, the right fielder, Justice DeShaw. Batting sixth, and doing the catching, Kylie West. Batting seventh, the designated player, D.M. Reese. Batting eighth, playing second base, Jocelyn Meyer. And batting ninth, playing third base, Kylie Schluter. And doing the pitching tonight in the flex position, Stella Reamer. Now, ladies and gentlemen, would you please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem.
And we'll run through that starting lineup for you. When we come back, it'll be the Westerners of Akron Westfield up to bat against your Falcons here at OABCIG High School Softball Field here in Battle Creek, Iowa. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
Every morning, 365 days a year, farmers across this country rise to the task of feeding the world. Ag State understands the challenges and difficulties our livestock producers face. We are producers with you. This is why at Ag State, we produce the superior feed our farmers need at a competitive price. Livestock producers partnered with the feed experts at Ag State can leverage the knowledge gained along with the most up-to-date advice to produce effective improvements to your bottom line. Ag State, helping producers prosper.
My name's Tyson with Larry Beckman Motors. We've been here for over 50 years, 3 generations, here every day. We're a full-line Chrysler dealer, so Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and then we also are a full-line Ford dealer. We have a great service department. We service a big area, a full-line Chrysler tech and a full-line Ford tech. Do a lot of oil changes and services, and we wash your car and vacuum it every oil change. We are a small-town dealer, and we treat people with respect. We want them to feel comfortable and try to treat people the way we would want to be treated.
And Reamer will take the mound here. Get things going. High ball 1. That pitch in there for a strike. 1-1 the count early. Westerners come into tonight 19-4, 9-1 in conference in the War Eagle Conference up north. That's high for ball 2. Just underway. Akron Westfield winners for their last 5. George Little Rock, Galen Catholic, Lawton Bronson, KP. All wins for them. A 9-2 loss against Remsen St. Mary's, who is 18-0 on the season. Now 3-1 the count. And that one's going to be ball 4. Patient at the plate there. Now Harris up to bat. Harris batting .297 on the season. 19 hits, 17 of them singles. And a steal at first base now. Runner will advance over there. That pitch in there for a ball, I believe. That's close. Tight zone here tonight so far. Ball 2. Harris takes a signal from the third base coach. Runner at second. No outs. Just the top of the first here. Bunt shown there. And missed. And we're going to get a throw down to third as the runner was trying to take third. We'll see what the call is here. Runner's going to be safe. Three 3-0 the count at the plate. Another walk there for Reamer. Now we'll have runners at the corners, no outs.
Gonna bring up the shortstop, Josie Jacobs.
Jacobs at the plate for the Westerners. Jacobs has been .338, second on the team in batting average, with runners at first and second. That's in there for a strike. Runner takes a free base over to second. Now second, third, no outs. Top of the first inning here in Battle Creek. It's the Falcons taking on the Westerners in a non-conference battle. That pitch close as well, but called a ball. Little pop up to third base, going to be able to make the play. Nice job there by Schluter for out number one. Runners can't advance. Runners still at second and third. She puts down a bunt, steps on the plate when she bunts, and that's an automatic out. Umpire keeping a close eye on that there. Can't step on that plate when you cross. Hard for a right-handed batter as they want to get on their way to first. That pitch in there for a ball. Second and third runners. 2 outs here for the Falcons. And Shuknek up to bat. Well, 2-0 the count. Falcons be really happy to get out of here without giving up a run. That pitch in there for ball 3. 3-0 the count. Still no score here. Top of the first. Falcons against Akron Westfield. And that walk will load the bases. Gives the Falcons a force at any base here.
Brings up the catcher, Kimberly Fairbanks.
With Fairbanks up to bat, the freshman, batting .333, 23 hits on the season, 5 doubles, 1 home run. Puts that one down on the ground. It's going to roll foul. Be in there for strike 1. The pitch from Rima. That's going to be a pass ball. All the runners will advance and a run will score. One and one the count here to Fairbanks. That one fouled off for strike 2. Reamer working from ahead here. Rise ball just out of the zone for ball 2. 2-2 the count with 2 outs. Runners at second and third. 1 run has scored here. The Falcons look to get out of this inning. There's one popped way up in the air. It's going to go out of play. Look out, everybody's right behind that backstop there as that one went straight up and straight back down, but out of play. Nobody hit, hopefully. We'll do it again. 2-2. Another good pitch there again. Real tight zone tonight. Full count now with 2 outs. There's a ball put up in the air to foul territory, it looks like, and that one will fall foul outside the right field fence. And she punches her out. Strike 3 looking. Fairbanks goes down. And the Falcons get out of the inning just down 1-0. We'll be back for the bottom of the first. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
Christensen Van Houten Funeral Homes offers many different services. At their funeral homes, they explain the many different options in personalizing your service, then allowing you to make your own decisions. Their training and experience have prepared them to guide you through a very difficult time. They are committed to providing meaningful ceremonies to help you honor and remember the one that you have lost with a personalized service or for pre-planning your own funeral. Christensen Van Houten Funeral Homes is a proud supporter.
First up for the Falcons is going to be the left fielder, Anna Hoffman.
And hopefully all listeners at home, we're still live here, as fighting our network here a little bit down at the bottom of this hill. Hopefully we haven't lost anybody, or you've been able to join back in. Anna Hoffman leading off for the Falcons. First pitch in for a ball now, strike one. Falcons trail 1-0 early in this game, bottom of the second. Hoffman batting .304, 14 hits and 46 at-bats, and takes strike two there. One and two the count. Akron Westfield comes in highly ranked and stayed, and got caught looking there, Hoffman did, for out number one.
Brings up the center fielder, Abby Winterroad.
Abby Winterroad now up for the Falcons. One of the seniors here on senior night. Abby's been involved in pretty much all the sports she's been able to play here at OABCIG. Sure appreciate all the hard work and dedication she's put in for the Falcons. Takes strike one, swings the next pitch up to the shortstop. It's going to be an out right at the edge of the outfield. Out number two for the Falcons.
Gonna bring in first baseman, Kenai Nielsen.
Now Kenai Nielsen, one of the seniors here on senior night, batting .308. She's got 52 at-bats, 16 hits, 15 singles, and a double. Gets that one over the pitcher. It's going to be a race. She's going to make it safe. Kenai Nielsen, the senior here on senior night, safe at first. She gets the Falcons started here tonight.
That is going to be the shortstop, Carter Hemer.
Now Carter Hemer up to bat. For the Falcons, Carter hitting .240 on the season. They got 50 at-bats. Second only to Nielsen's 52 on the team. Carter's been at the plate and on the mound a lot for the Falcons through the years. That one in the dirt for ball two, and Nielsen's going to go ahead and take the base at second. Now a runner in scoring position. Hemer looks to put down a base hit here and score a runner. Swings on that one, pops it up behind the catcher into the backstop. Now 2 balls, 1 strike the count. Nielsen stays at second. Chops that one on the ground. Hemer races to first, but the first baseman's able to collect it and step on the base. And that'll be the end of the first inning. But a encouraging one at that, as the Falcons trail a rated Akron Westfield team just 1-0 after one. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
Curry Seeds in Odebolt is a proud supporter of the OABCIG Falcons. As your local farmer-owned and operated source for DeKalb and Asgrow since 1984, we know the importance of getting the right seed for your operation. DeKalb and Asgrow bring you the best genetics and technology to manage the most important inputs to your operation. Come see John or David today. Go Falcons!
I was just wondering.
Enter query.
Should I use a robot?
Vacuum?
No. Are robots
Bots taking over the world? Yes.
Never mind.
Sometimes humans are just more helpful.
Unlike a robo-advisor, we can put together a personalized plan.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Denise Van Dusen in Ida Grove at 712-364-2931.
Back here in Ida Grove, Rothfuss, the pitcher, senior pitcher, she's 15-3 on the season. She's got a 2.2 ERA and 115 strikeouts, so a nice season by the senior Rothfuss. And she'll start the second inning off here for the Westerners. Big cut and strike one from Hemer there. She'll watch that one go by for ball one. Get a bat on that, pops it up. It's going to be out of play for strike two. As Reamer works ahead, she's walked a couple batters here tonight, but she's definitely gotten ahead of some batters as well. Falcons able to get out of that first inning just down one run. And a little change up there from Hemer. Strikes out Rothfuss. Second strikeout of the game for Reamer.
Varsity center fielder, Josie Smith.
Another strike in there to Smith. One down here in the top of the second. We're going to look down and see if she went all the way around. They say she did enough anyway. And a quick 0-2 count here for Reamer on Smith. Smith's going to pop that one up and out of play. Josie Smith, the senior, 34 at-bats, got 9 hits on the season, batting .265. Reamer gets that one in for another strikeout. That one swinging. And Stella on a roll here.
Designated player, Bradley Johnson.
Now Briley Johnson, the junior, up. She's batting .180. Little change up there, misses from Reamer. 1-1 the count. 2 down here in the top of the second. The Falcons remain competitive here with the Westerners. Foul ball for strike 2. Nobody on base and 2 outs. Falcons trail 1-0 in the top of the second. That one just a little high for a ball 2. Again, Westerners come in tonight 19-4, 9-1 in the War Eagle Conference. Winners of 4 of their last 5. There's a little shot to first, and the Falcons are going to make the play as they retire the Westerners in order there. As the Westerners yet to make it through their lineup. Falcons trail after the top of the second, 1-0. We'll be back for the Falcons at bats. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
Unbelievable amount of devastation. I've never seen anything like it.
We had a beautiful barn that was gone in 20 minutes.
Farm Bureau stepped up right away and said, hey, we got you and we'll be there for you.
We were taken care of. Now we could get on to repairing and rebuilding.
I tell everybody about Farm Bureau.
We're fortunate to say we have good coverage with good people doing it.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Denise Van Dusen in Ida Grove at 712-364-2931.
The Hoffman Agency in Ida Grove wants to wish the OABCIG Falcons good luck. They know that whether it's athletics or academics, the OABCIG students work hard. The Hoffman Agency in Ida Grove offers old-fashioned customer service combined with today's technology to provide the high-quality, professional, personal, and commercial services that you deserve. The Hoffman Agency in Ida Grove, a proud supporter of the OABCIG schools.
Back here, we just missed one pitch there. That was a strike to the senior, Justice DeShaw. As we'll move to the bottom of the second, Falcons trail 1-0. No outs here. DeShaw at the plate. 1-1 the count. Justice batting .217 on the season, 23 at bats. She's got 3 singles, 1 double, and a triple. A pitch in there for ball 2. 2-1 the count, no outs. Falcons trying to even this up, down 1-0. A pitch in there for strike 2. Low ball 3, full count now to DeShaw. Rothfuss does a nice job of really keeping her pitches low. She's not getting a lot up in the zone unless she means to. That one's fouled off. DeShaw continues to fight here. Strike 3, second strikeout of the game for Rothfuss. DeShaw goes down swinging. That'll bring up Kylie West. Kylie, the senior, batting .176, 34 at-bats. 4 singles, 2 doubles on the season, 6 RBIs. Takes that one for strike 1. And a close pitch there, but called ball 1. 1-1 the count. 1 out here in the bottom of the second. So this game moves right along as we try to dodge some of this weather. Cloudy and blustery here, but hopefully no rain here for this varsity game. That pitch misses as well, ball 2. Popped up and out of play. That'll be strike 2. And the count will be 2-2 with 1 out. West swings at that one, pops it up. It's going to be in play right at the first baseman. able to make the catch for out number 2. Got a bat on it, but not able to get it out of the outfield. West goes down after the fly out to first. And DM Reese up for the Falcons. DM, a junior, batting 143, 28 at-bats. Takes that one for ball 1. Now ball 2 is the Falcons have battled Rothfuss here, but as the at-bats kind of go 2 balls, 2 strikes, or full count or whatever, she seemed to win the battle so far as the Falcons just 1 base runner so far in the game. Early, though, bottom of the 2nd, just a 1-run game. And 3 balls and 1 strike, the count here to Reese. Falcons look for another base runner. It's going to be in there for strike 3 looking. Oh, nope, just strike 2. Sorry about that. If you're listening at home, it was not a strikeout. I'll get it right eventually. So full count now to Reese. Pitch in there. Reese puts it down. Nice play by the second baseman who's able to get it over to third or first. And that's the Falcons' 3rd out of the inning. After 2, Falcons trail Akron Westfield 1-0. We'll be back. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
Introducing the robust workhorse from Holstein Manufacturing, the HFAB Ultra Tilt Bed Trailer.
Whether you are hauling heavy equipment or delivering precious cargo, our tilt bed trailers, ranging from 20 to 28 feet in length, are engineered with strength and designed to handle it with ease. Forget the hassles of ramps. They're built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers at Holstein Manufacturing.
Holstein Manufacturing.
And online at holsteinmfg.com.
Horn Memorial Hospital and Clinics, Ida Grove, Holstein, Odeboat, and Mapleton. Horn Memorial Hospital in Ida Grove is your ideal hospital, where personalized care is delivered by friendly, familiar faces you know and trust. 10 providers at 4 local clinics, as well as 11 outpatient clinics on site, allow for accessibility and convenience. Find out more about how Horn Memorial Hospital in Ida Grove and their area clinics can be your ideal hospital and your partner in health and wellness. Horn Memorial Hospital, your ideal hospital.
Hughes up to bat for the Westerners. She leads the team, leadoff hitter. Leads the team with an average of .397. Made it all the way around and scored in the first. Foul ball. Several Falcons with a chance to make a play on it. Catcher called it, not able to secure it in her glove. And 0-2 the count here to Hughes. Pitched a little high for ball 1. No outs here after 2. We're in the top of the 3rd. Falcons trail just 1-0 against Akron Westfield. That's in there for ball 2. Reamer with 3 strikeouts here in the first 2 innings. That one swung on all the way to center field. It's going to roll to the fence. Falcons will come up making a play, get it back to the pitcher. And Hughes got a single to lead off the inning. Now Harris up to bat. She was walked in the first. Got a strike call and a stolen base. Hughes to second. No balls, one strike here to Harris. She looks to put down a bunt. Can't get it down. It goes in for strike two. Hughes still at second. Ball's pulled and out of play down the third base line. Count will stay 0-2. So Hughes batting almost 400 for the Westerners. Reamer had 2 strikes on her, but she put one out into center field, able to reach base for the second time tonight. That pitch in there for ball 1-2. The count, no outs here in the top of the third. Here on senior night. That pitch up and to the fence and able to be caught. Nice play out here by the left fielder, Anna Hoffman. Runner stays at second. And Jacobs up to bat. So a long fly ball there. Strike in there on Jacobs. Long fly ball. Hoffman makes a great catch out here. Wind blowing in a little bit. Able to hold that ball up in the air a little bit. But all the way to the fence. Hoffman had to go for that one. It's a nice stop made by Hemer at shortstop. She picked that up and got it to first for the out. Now 2 outs. Hughes is going to advance to third. But no runs have scored yet, so Hughes at third and Shuckneck at the plate. That pitch in there for a strike. Pardon me, this is Sawyer at the plate. Swung on, fouled back, 2-2 the count with 2 outs. The Falcons have made some nice defensive plays here in the top of the third. They trail just 1-0 to the Westerners, who come in at 19-4 and 9-1 in the War Eagle Conference. That pitch high. Now full count. Hughes still at third. She scored. Was the only run to score in the first inning. That's going to be a walk given up there. Hughes is going to go to second. They get her in a rundown here. And some crafty base running by the Westerners is going to score a run. And leave Sawyer at first. Still 2 outs. Shuckneck at the plate. Sawyer will take. Second base. That ball hit right to first base. And Kenai Nielsen's going to step right on the bag there. Falcons give up 1. Get out of the inning with some nice defensive plays. A crafty base running by the Westerners gets them that run there right at the end of that inning.
Ida Bowl. Fun and fantastic food in one location. Some of the reviews you'll find, the food is always great and comes in generous portions. The service is awesome. They are so accommodating, a great place for a family celebration. Check out their Facebook page and you'll see what I'm talking about. Featuring daily lunch specials, superb supper options, and stick around for the bowling. It'll be a strike every time when you roll into Ida Bowl in Ida Grove.
Welcome to your new home from Ida Grove Homes. Your new home is strong. It's built with state-of-the-art indoor construction techniques and expertise in a controlled environment. Your new home is tough with exceptional energy efficiency and lower maintenance costs. Your new home is an outstanding value. We deliver homes faster at a lower cost with guaranteed pricing. Your new home is unique with endless floor plan and design options. Check them out at our website. So stop by Ida Grove Homes and let us introduce you to your new home.
Back here in Ida Grove, bottom of the third, Falcons trail 2-0 to a good Akron Westfield team. Jocelyn Meyer, the senior here on senior night, at the plate. She takes strike one. I think Coach Harms has got to feel like probably down 1-0. Had a little base running, some trickeration there in the top of the third, able to get that second run there for Akron Westfield. Not an earned run by the pitcher by any means. Meyer looks at that one for ball two. 2 balls, 1 strike, the count. No outs here, bottom of the third. That one gets away from Rothfuss. Three and 1 the count. Swung on and missed there for Meyer. Strike 2, full count here in the bottom of the third. Nice cut there by Myers. Can't quite catch up with it. Fouls it back to the backstop. We'll do it again. Just underneath it a little bit, really on the last 2 pitches. Fouled straight back. Still full count here to the senior Meyer. That's going to be low, and she'll take a walk there. She really did a good job to fight off a few of those pitches with foul balls. Meyer goes to first. Falcons have a base runner with no outs. Kylie Schluter, the senior for the Falcons. First pitch in for strike 1. Schluter's got a couple doubles here. A double might score a run, a runner from first. That went in for a ball. 1-1 the count. No outs and a runner on first. Everybody's got their blankets and sweatshirts out here tonight. There's a ball that's going to get through the outfield. And the Falcons are in business with no outs, runners on first and second as Meyer walks. Then Schluter gets it through the infield into right field. Runners at first and second. No outs for the Falcons, and we're at the top of the order with Hoffman here, who struck out in the first. Hoffman looks to bunt it down. She can't quite get it into fair territory. The runners will go back. That'll be strike 1 against Hoffman. Now 1-1 the count. Runners still at first and second. Falcons want to avoid the double play. A hit into the outfield here is going to draw the Falcons closer to the Westerners. Nice cut there by Hoffman, not able to catch up to it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Falcons playing good softball here on senior night. Hoffman fights that one off. Falcons with several seniors playing here tonight. Carter Hemer, Kenai Nielsen, Kylie West, Abby Winterode, Kylie Schluter, Justice DeShaw, Jocelyn Meyer, Shelby Banghart also on the roster. Nice senior group of young ladies here to help lead this softball team, and kind of fooled her on that one. Little change up there or something. She went down swinging. Falcons first out of the inning.
Batters the center fielder, Abby Winterode.
And that'll bring up Winterode. Winterode thrown out in the first. First pitch goes by for ball 1. Winterode tries to get a bunt down there, can't do it. It's going to go for strike 1. She fouls it back into the backstop. Again with the bunt attempt, that one's popped up and back again for strike 2. Just 1 out here for the Falcons with runners on first and second. Looking to do some damage, draw closer here to Akron Westfield. Big swing, fouled off by Winterode as she continues to fight at the plate. Coach Harms really wanted one of those bunts to go down and move those runners. Winterode, with their speed, good shot to get to first on the bunt, but now 2 strikes against her. Very likely swinging from here on out. Pops that one up. Runners are going to have to stay. And the ball's tipped into foul territory. Runners can advance, I think. We're going to call, an infield fly rule here. So infield fly called for the second out. Winterode puts it up in the air. She was going to be out right away, but the ball was dropped and the runners advanced. Now 2 outs. And Nielsen at the plate. Falcons could use a base hit here by Nielsen or a passed ball or you name it. Coach Harms would take it. Nielsen with a solid hit in the first inning. That one put down to the third baseman. She's going to go over to first with it, and Falcons not able to get it done. It's good defensive play there by Akron Westfield. As Falcons threatened, but after 3, the score remains 2-0 Akron Westfield. You are watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
Ignite is a creative and flexible learning opportunity of the Shenandoah Community School District. Through Ignite, students and families can perfectly tailor an educational system that matches their own individual needs. So you might be wondering, who's Ignite for?
My name is Caitlin Witcher, and I am a hybrid student with Ignite. I'm Camden Vesley, and I'm an Ignite student.
I am Alex Frazee, and I am a hybrid student that has the opportunity to take Ignite courses.
Ignite is flexible, accessible, and inclusive of all students K through 12. So the only question is Ignite right for you?
Master the mealtime rush with a refrigerator that helps you cut down on clutter. The Whirlpool 4-door refrigerator keeps groceries in sight and easy to find. From easy reach shelves to a flexible ice bin, see how the 4 sleek compartments help keep ingredients organized so you can get dinner on the table. Visit Jim's TV and Appliance to learn more. Jim's TV and Appliance in Odebolt, your Whirlpool, Maytag, and Amana authorized service center, serving the area for more than 65 years.
And to start off the 4th inning, Fairbanks is going to be up. She struck out looking. First strikeout for Reamer in the first. That pitch in there for ball 1. The Falcons have kept this game close. And a nice pitch thrown by Reamer there for strike 1. 1-1 the count. 2-0. Falcons trail the Akron Westfield Westerners, who come in tonight with just 4 losses on the season and winners of 4 of their last 5. Only loss in their last 5 games to an undefeated Remsen St. Mary's team. Foul ball called there. 2-2 the count. Westerners finish up their season at Western Christian, and then they host Ridgeview. That one in there for ball 3 before they start their district play against Whiting, the winner of the Whiting Trinity Christian game. Full count here to Fairbanks. She'll put one on the ground right to the first baseman. Able to step right on the bag. Nielsen makes a defensive play, helps herself out. And 1 down here in the 4th.
That is the pitcher, Emma Rothfuss.
Rothfuss up to bat. She struck out in the 2nd inning. Fouls that one down the third baseline for strike 1. Big swing there, strike 2. Reamer blew it right past her. Swung on a low one there, able to just catch enough of it, fouled it back. 0-2 the count, 1 out here in the top of the 4th. Falcons trail 2-0. That ball inside, 1-2 the count. Another low pitch there as Reamer doesn't look to give her anything good to hit. The count is 2-2. Now full count. That one put up in the air. It's going to go to shortstop. Hemer's waiting, able to make the catch. And on senior night, the senior Hemer makes the catch for the 2nd out. Still no base runners.
That is going to be the center fielder, Josie Smith.
And 2 down here for Akron Westfield. Now Josie Smith up. She struck out in the 2nd inning. That pitch low and inside for ball 1. Right in the zone. Strike 1, 1-1 the count. Falcons look to get out of an inning again. Good defense and pitching. That one high for ball 1. Ball 2, 2-1 the count. Josie Smith, the senior, batting .265 for Akron Westfield. And there's strike two. See, even the umpire tried to punch her out there, but he didn't know there was only one strike. So it happens to the best of us. I don't feel so bad. And that one must have hit her. She's going to take first base. So Smith hit by the pitch. Gives the Westerners their first base runner of the inning. 2 down. Johnson up to bat. Going to get a pinch runner for Smith. And Vanderhelm, the sophomore, I believe has been substituted for. Takes first pitch, ball one. Runner advances to second. Get a foul ball there, 1-1 the count. Still 2 outs here for the Falcons. Runner at second. Vanderhelm, the sophomore, is batting .333 on the season. Started about 17 games out of the 23 games that Akron Westfield has played. Puts that one right down to third base. Play over to first. Nice job by the Falcon defense. And they get Vanderhelm to ground out to third for the out. No run score. We're headed to the bottom of the second. Falcons trail 2-0. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
Visit Jim's TV and Appliance in Odebolt to see the Whirlpool washer with 2 ways to wash, thanks to the 2-in-1 removable agitator. With a flexible capacity, you can take the agitator out for bulky loads or keep it in for items like jeans. Shop now at Jim's TV and Appliance and get twice the washer you have at home. Jim's TV and Appliance in Odebolt, your Whirlpool, Maytag, and Amana authorized service center, serving the area for more than 65 years.
Hemer at the plate for the Falcons. Grounds one on the first pitch to first base for out number 1 of the inning. Bottom of the fourth. Falcons trail 2-0 to Akron Westfield. Senior night here in Battle Creek. Now Justice DeShaw up to bat for the Falcons. First pitch goes by for ball 1. DeShaw pops that one up, drops right in front of the first baseman. And the Falcons have put the bat on the ball, but some easy defensive plays here for the Westerners. Now 2 down in the bottom of the fourth. That'll bring up Kylie West, who was thrown out in the second. That one's popped up to second base, and Falcons are retired in order on about 3 or 4 pitches only. A rough bottom of the fourth for the Falcons as they put the ball in play, but not able to come up with anything yet. Falcons still trail 2-0. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
What word best describes your kitchen? Stunning, spacious, beautiful, maybe even functional. If you are considering a new kitchen that encompasses all of the above, it's time to call Kitchens and More by Melissa, your holiday kitchens dealer in Arthur. It all starts with your vision, which is brought to 3D life, then custom built and professionally installed by Melissa and Matt, working side by side with you on every detail. Kitchens and More by Melissa, a holiday kitchens dealer where quality products meet professional design.
I would recommend anyone looking for employment to come here just due to the fact that we offer a warm environment. The difference in departments that the CMHI and CUSO also offer give you a wide variety of job opportunities.
Some of the benefits I appreciate are the IPERS and the paid time off.
Dental, health, vision insurance.
I would recommend that you consider a career here because of the team atmosphere.
Because you can make a difference in people's lives, and you can make a difference in the world.
And we head to the top of the fifth here with the Falcons trailing 2-0 and the top of the lineup for Akron Westfield. Hughes looks at ball one. She's reached, walked, and got a hit in the third inning, reached both times. This one's going to go out into center field as Hughes is going to get another base hit here, and she'll be safe at first. As we get our fifth inning started. And Harris up to bat. She reached and was thrown out. Reached in the first, thrown out in the third. My predictions are right. Hughes is going to be at second base here pretty quick. And she is. Here's the throw down. Nice throw by the catcher. Not quite able to get nabbed there by the shortstop Hemer. So they made Hughes kind of work for that one, but she does indeed end up at second. Strike one to Harris at the plate. Make it 1-1 now. Hughes stays at second. Looks to put down a bunt there. Not able to get it done. Goes for strike two. Hughes with 46 total bases leads the team by quite a bit. Next closest is 34 for Jacobs, who will be up pretty soon. There's a shot, not able to make the play at third. Hughes is going to come to third. Ball ends up behind the catcher. It's going to be a single with an error for Harris. She'll end up at second. Hughes to third. As the Westerners get something rolling here. Now Jacobs up to bat. Second on the team in total bases. She takes strike one. The Falcons have really held up well here through four. Now in the top of the fifth here. Westerners are threatening. No outs yet in this inning. That ball's going to fall in front of the second baseman, and they're not able to make the play at first, as it was kind of a slow roller there. One run will score. And Coach Harms is going to have time here as the score now 3-0 with runners at the corners. We'll take a short break as well. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
Tired of dealing with hard water issues? Unsure of what's in your drinking water? Make the clear choice today by calling Mum Soft Water of Ida Grove, a family-owned and operated small business serving local Ida, Sac, Crawford, Monona, and Woodbury counties. From bottled water to water softening systems, Mum Soft Water is here to help. Celebrating their 10th year in business, they welcome you to stop in or call today for all of your water needs. Make the clear choice. Mum Soft Water, Ida Grove.
Short meeting at the mound there for Coach Harms. Reamer's pitched a nice game. She finds herself just in a little bit of a pickle here. Runners at the corners. Falcons down 3-0. No outs, and Sawyer at the plate. That pitch called a ball as Sawyer squared up to bunt, pulled it back at the last second. Things will get interesting here for the Falcons. Nice pitch by Reamer in there for strike one. There's a ball put down, not able to make a play. Runner's going to be safe at first. And a run will score. So runners at the corners again. That'll score a run, 4-0. Still no outs here in this inning. Foul ball there, called for strike one. Shirknecht at the plate. He was thrown out in the third inning. Gets the bat on that one, fouls it back for strike two. It's a nice hit right to first base. Able to get the out here. But one run comes in as Jacobs comes in to score. Sawyer advances to second. Shirknecht is out for the first out of the inning. That ball's put on the ground, handled by Hemer, but no defensive play to be made. And Fairbanks will end up at first base. Runners at first and second for Akron Westfield. Rothfuss, the pitcher, now up to bat. Swings right to the pitcher. They try to go to third with it there, but the runner's going to be safe. That'll load the bases. Probably had an easy out at first, but it was a well-hit ball. Tried to get the speedy Sawyer at third, not able to do it. So now bases are loaded with one out here. And the Falcons trailing 5-0. A substitution here by Akron Westfield. Pitch by Reamer in for a strike. That pitch swung on and missed for strike two. Falcons have one out in this inning. They've let Akron Westfield get some base runners so far in the game, but have done a good job of getting some defensive plays there. The batter's going to be hit, and the runners will advance. They'll score a run. Bases will stay loaded. Still one out here. Akron Westfield has plated 4 here in the top of the 5th. Again, senior night here at OABCIG. Abby Winterroad, Kenai Nielsen, Carter Hemer, Justice DeShaw, Kylie West, Jocelyn Meyer, Kylie Schluter. And I know I've got one more. Thank you, Shelby Banghart also. Seniors for the Falcons got their numbers in white cups here on the outfield fence. That ball fouled back. Bases loaded, one out here. Top of the fifth, Falcons trail 6-0. That's going to drop into center field. Looks like that's going to score 2. Falcons make the defensive play, but not much you could do about a little blooper into center. That'll leave runners at first and second. 2-run score, now 8-0. And back to the top of the lineup. Hughes is going to lay one into center field. And that'll score some more runs, put runners at the corners. Make it a 9-0 ball game. As this inning's gotten away from the Falcons, Akron Westfield has played at 7. We'll take a short break when we got a visit to the mound. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
Success requires the right components. The good stuff. Your local Ida Grove Napa stocks top quality auto parts, tools, and equipment for your next project. They even have many items for heavy duty trucks, marine, and farm equipment, oftentimes in stock. Plus access to more than 160,000 different parts they can order and have it ready for you in no time. Napa service, Napa know-how, combined with Napa quality and selection. When you shop your local Ida Grove Napa, get the good stuff.
With over 22 counties in our membership area, we know sometimes you can't get to North Star Community Credit Union location in person. Our convenient mobile app allows you to access your account information from anywhere. You can deposit checks and even transfer funds to and from other financial institutions. Download the app for free for Apple and Android devices today. Rather talk to a person? No problem. Stop into any of our locations in Cherokee, Ida Grove, or Sheldon, and our staff will be there to help. You can also find more information online at nsccu.org. Federally insured by NCUA. Other rates and fees may apply.
So Elsie Lang, the 8th grader, going to be a freshman next year at OABCIG, is going to come in relief here and pitch for the Falcons. Nice opportunity for Elsie. Falcons have given up 7 runs here in the top of the 5th. They trail 9-0 as they really put up a good fight against a nice Akron Westfield team here for the first 4 innings or better. Things have just gotten away from them a little bit, but they continue to play hard. Harris at the plate now, and she takes strike 1. 1-1 the count. 1 down here in the top of the 5th. Ball 2 is the call as the Westerners of Akron Westfield are making their way through the lineup, through the order for the second time this inning. Three balls, 1 strike here for new pitcher for the Falcons, Elsie Lang. Big swing and fouled back. It's going to be a full count now. Runners at second and third with 1 down. That one kind of put up, and it's going to be a foul ball. Just barely foul. It's going to spin foul if Kylie Schluter hadn't touched it. She grabbed it just out of foul territory. Quick call by the umpire. Runners go back. Full count. 1 down. Here in the bottom of the 5th, 9-0. Akron Westfield leads. That one fouled up and backs. Akron Westfield didn't really hit the ball any more than they have been. The Falcons have just been able to make those defensive plays, and this time this inning, the ball's just been a little further away from them and a little harder throw to first or whatever, and it's just kind of added up here for Akron Westfield. It's going to be high and a walk for Lang. Should bring up Jacobs, although Akron Westfield has messed with their lineup here quite a bit tonight in the last couple innings. So that pitch high for ball one. Ball two high as well. Bases loaded here for Akron Westfield. One out in the top of the fifth. Ball three there as Lang is close to the zone, but Akron Westfield not chasing anything, making it hard on Elsie Lang. That pitch, ball four, that'll walk or run in. Bases will stay loaded. Shuckneck at the plate. She'll swing and foul one off. Strike one. Gets that one in for strike two, and Elsie Lang, relief pitcher here, gets ahead of the batter. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here in the top of the fifth. Falcons trail 10-0. That one's outside for ball one. High fly ball, shallow center field. Winterroad able to make the catch. All the runners will go back. And that will keep the game at 10-0. That pitch in there for strike one. 0-1 the count. 2 down here as Elsie Lang's taken to the rubber here for Coach Harms in relief. Trying to get the Falcons out of a pickle here. Hard hit ball to Hemer. She's able to knock it down. Took one right on the shin there. Nice defensive play. Keeps a run from scoring. Should be 11-1. That would have scored 2 if it would have been out into the outfield. Hemer knocked it down. She says she's all right. Lang puts that one in there for strike one. Now 2 outs, 11-0. Falcons trail. Top of the fifth inning. Fouled back for strike two as Lang starts to find a stride here. Put in a tough situation, but she's come in and done a nice job. There's a ball put up. It's going to be fouled out of play. Falcons would like one of those to kind of just bloop over to them and get out of this inning. That one outside the fence, though. Forcing any base, so Falcons can keep the ball in the infield. They got a chance to get this third out here. And a strike and a miss. A strikeout for Elsie Lang. That gets the Falcons out of the inning. 11-0. They trail after the top of the fifth. We'll be back for the bottom. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
At Nutrien Ag Solutions in Ida Grove and Battle Creek, their purpose is to grow our world from the ground up. They are the area's leading expert on crop inputs, services, and solutions. After all, they've been here since 1981. Nutrien plays a critical role in feeding the future by helping growers like you maximize yields. Nutrien Ag Solutions of Ida Grove and Battle Creek, moving the agricultural industry forward today and for generations to come. Nutrien Ag Solutions, proud supporters of the OABCIG School District and communities.
Welcome to your exclusive presentation of OABCIG Falcon Athletics on Fuller Digital Solutions. Now we begin our live coverage and hope you enjoy the broadcast.
Life always has its bumps along the road. When you're in a bind, give Precision Towing in Ida Grove a call. Precision Towing offers swift, professional, reliable towing, hauling, and wrecker services. Anytime, anywhere, day or night, rain or shine. Trust the professionals at Precision Towing to get you back on track. And remember, 24/7, big or small, we tow it all. Precision Towing, Ida Grove.
DM Reese now up for the Falcons. We're in the bottom of the fifth. Ball one to Reese. Falcons trail 11-0. Reese watches that one go by two for ball two. Swung on, fouled back for strike one. One low, ball three. Reese swings at that one. Good cut, fouls it off. Going to make it a full count. Falcons trailed just 2-0 to the highly ranked Akron Westfield Westerners after four. Westerners put up 9 runs in the top of the fifth. There's a hard hit ball. Great shot by Reese all the way to the fence. DM Reese with a shot into right field. And the best hit ball of the night for the Falcons, as DM Reese takes it all the way to the foul pole, to the fence. A little excitement here. Falcons have a base runner with no outs here in the bottom of the fifth. They trail 11-0, so they've got some ground to make up. Now Jocelyn Meyer at the plate. She reached and got to third in the third inning. A steal at second base there. A throw. Runner was safe. Now we're going to get a run scored here as Haley Bender comes in as a courtesy runner. Steals second. Goes to third on the hit. Well, on the contact by Meyer. Meyer's thrown out at first for the out. But then they try to go to third to get Bender. who's got some speed, overthrows third base. Bender makes it all the way home. The Falcons score a run. Kylie Schluter up to the plate for the Falcons. Pops that one up. It's going to right field. And the play is made for out number 2. Brings the Falcons back to the top of the lineup, I believe, with Anna Hoffman. 0 for 2 tonight. 2 strikeouts for the Falcon leadoff batter. Uncharacteristic. She's due here. See if she can get a hit, get on base. (11-1) now the score. As the Falcons make something happen here in the bottom of the 5th. Ball on the ground. It's going to be kind of an awkward play there as the pitcher didn't want to pick it up. Second base comes charging. First baseman late to the bag. And Hoffman does indeed get on base. Now Winterode at the plate for the Falcons. Hoffman's going to go to second, throw down. Safe. That pitch was ball 1 to Winterode. That one put up in the air. It's going to drop fair. It's going to score another run. I think it's going to be play at the plate. And it gets past the catcher. Hoffman will score. Winterode on the base hit. He's then going to move to second. And a little fire here for the Falcons. (11-2) now the score. Kenai Nielsen up to bat. So we're going to get to play some more softball here in Ida Grove, or here in Battle Creek. Good job by the Falcons to keep fighting here. Two balls, 0 strikes here to Nielsen. Now 3-0 the count, runner at second base. That one fouled back for strike 1. 3-1 the count. And that's going to be a walk issued there. Give the Falcons 2 base runners here. 11-2 ball game. Runners at first and second. Carter Heemer at the plate for the Falcons. First pitch in for strike 1. Falcons had 2 quick outs here and have now scored 2 runs here with those 2 outs. They've been through 6 batters so far this inning. That in for ball 1. 1-1 the count. Heemer swings at that one for strike 2. Now 2-2 the count with 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 5th, Falcons have rallied for 2 runs here in this inning. Score stands at 11-2 now. It's going to be strike 3 for Hemer. And that'll end the inning. After 5, Falcons trail 11-2. We'll be back in just a minute. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
With a click of the mouse or a tap of the app, farmers, you'll have the information you need when you need it. Welcome to Quad County Corn Processors online at quad-county.com. Get more done in the day with cash bids, discount schedules, market information, and notifications on what's important to you, like hours of operation. Information is power and profit, and we have the information farmers need online at quad-county.com. Quad County Corn Processors in Galva, partnering with farmers to fuel the nation. At Quad County Corn Processors in Galva, we want your corn and you want the best price. We can both win. We strive to give you multiple marketing tools for your toolbox by offering a variety of contracting options, including basis, minimum price, HTAs, bonus premiums, and accumulators. You work hard for each bushel, and we work hard to give you every penny you deserve at Quad County Corn Processors in Galva, partnering with farmers to fuel the nation.
Back here to start the 6th. Falcon defense taking the field. Elsie Langs come in to pitch in the last inning. She'll start the 6th here for the Falcons. It's fouled back for strike 1. It's going to be a hit by pitch there. Runner will move on to first. And a courtesy runner for Rolfus. Akron Westfield softball and baseball teams down here. There's a stolen base by the runner. Puts her at second. No outs here in the top of the 6th. So the baseball and softball team came down south here. They're playing baseball over in Ida Grove. Both varsity games started at 5:30 to try to get around the weather. So far, that's been successful. That pitch in by Lang for strike 2. JV to follow, weather allowing. It's fouled back. And that's going to be a strikeout for Lang, her second of the game. 1 down. With a runner at second base, 11-2, Falcons trail. And Lang gets that one in for strike 1 as well. Senior night here in Battle Creek, OABCIG High School softball. Lang puts that one a little high for ball 1. 1-1 the count with 1 down. Swing and a miss, strike 2. That one put on the ground. Close play at first, but not able to get it done. As the Falcon defense, those balls have just been, in the first 4 innings, were kind of right to them. These have just been a little out of their reach, not able to get that ball over to first in time. That'll score the run. Runner safe at first. The score goes to 12-2 with 1 down and a runner on first. Falcons are back to the top of the lineup with Hughes. But Elsie Lang, the 8th grader, able to get that sharply hit ball by Hughes, get it over to first base, gives the Falcons their second out. Runner advances to second. 12-2 is your score. Now Jacobs up to bat. Lang gets that one in for strike 1. A little low there. Ball 1. 1-1 the count. 2 down. Here in the top of the 6th, Falcons trail 12-2. Runner on second base. And another hit by pitch there. That'll put runners at first and second. Nothing really hurt there, as the Falcons have 2 outs already. And Lang back to work here in the circle. That pitch in there for strike 1. That one called high. 1-1 the count. Swung on, out of play. Over on the third base side. Be foul ball for strike 2. Down the third base line, fouled. And the runners will go back, and the batter will come back and do it again. 1-2 the count, 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. Chopper hit to shortstop, not able to make the play. And that'll load the bases. First pitch fouled back, strike 1. That one put on the ground, and again between 2 Falcons. That'll score a run and keep the bases loaded. As Akron Westfield continues to chip away at this Falcon defense, who really held their own the first 4 innings. And really this inning as well. So that 5th inning, just Akron Westfield really got it rolling with the bats and did most of their damage. That pitch in there for strike 1. 13-2 the score. That ball up and foul territory. Falcons will have a play on it and able to make it. for the third out of the inning. Falcons get out. They trail 13-2. We'll move on to the bottom of the sixth. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
There may not be a word more fitting than complete when it comes to Reese Auto Parts and Service of Odobolt. Not only do they have all the necessary CarQuest parts for your vehicles, they service them too. Cars, SUVs, and trucks, including heavy duty, plus towing services. 46 years of experience with 4 generations of Reese family hard work and dedication to your ultimate satisfaction. Fair, friendly, family service at Reese Auto Parts and Service in Odobolt.
Since 1925, Rex Chevrolet has served Northwest Iowa's vehicle needs. Hi, I'm Mark Hansen, a third-generation dealer at Rex Chevrolet GMC in Odobolt. It continues to be my privilege to help you roll down the road in the wheels you want. More space for a growing family, sporty for your weekend cruise, economy for your daily commute, and durability for the hard-working days. We have a great selection of new and pre-owned vehicles fit for every lifestyle. Stop by and visit Rex Chevrolet GMC in Odobolt today, or view our inventory online at rexchevrolet.com.
When you walk into Sioux Valley Family Health, we want you to feel as if you are entering our home.
At Sioux Valley Family Health, our goal is to improve the health of our community by improving the health of the families who live here. Dr. Christopher Vandaloon and his staff are here to serve you because our priority is to treat each patient as if they are our own family. Make an appointment with us today.
Your family is our family at Sioux Valley Family Health.
We're back, bottom of the sixth here in Battle Creek, OABCIG High School softball field. It's a great facility over here in Battle Creek. The hill up behind the first base dugout where people can sit and hang out, or they can come down the hill and sit in the bleachers or bring the chairs. The only problem coming down the hill is you got to go back up the hill. New pitcher here for Akron Westfield. I'd love to tell you who it is, but they don't have any numbers on their roster. This is a good shot. It's Josie Smith, who's made 14 appearances, 3.42 RA, and 43 strikeouts. Works a quick 3 balls, no strike count here to Justice to Shaw. And Shaw walks on 4 pitches. Gives the Falcons a base runner. They made a little noise in last inning too, kept the game going. They scored 2. Shaw walks and get to first. That should bring up Kylie West, who's hit the ball both times, both at-bats, but thrown out both times so far tonight. There's the first strike thrown. 1-1 the count. That pitch also called a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. DeShaw stands at first base after the walk. So Falcons trail 13-2. It's a ball as well. Throw down to first. Runner's going to be safe. 3-1 the count. Ball swung on and fouled back to the catcher. Full count. You got to hand it to the Falcons here tonight. I would guarantee you that the Westerners thought they were getting out of this game in the 5th inning. Falcons come back, score 2, and they continue to threaten here in the 6th. It's going to be ball 4. Give the Falcons runners on first and second with no outs here in the 6th. And that'll bring up DM Reese, who just roped one out to right field in the 5th inning. Really caused some excitement out there on the diamond. She watches that one go by for strike 1. Gets the bat on that one, not as far as her last hit, right to the pitcher. Westerners getting out here as DM's going to be thrown out at first, but the runners advance. DM does her job. And the Falcons now with runners at second and third. 1 down here in the bottom of the 6th. It's going to bring up Jocelyn Meyer, who hit the ball in last inning but was thrown out. Reached in the 3rd all the way to third base, but couldn't score. And that's called for strike 1, and I'm not sure about that, if I'm being totally honest. It was, not sure she came all the way around, and looked like it hit the ground right at about her front foot. Swung at that one, though, and that's going to be strike 2. Jocelyn finds herself in a hole here, down 0-2, with 1 out and runners at second and third for the Falcons. That ball high for ball 1. Falcons got their first 2 outs quickly the last time they were at bat, and then went on a 2-out rally that lasted through several batters. Here just 1 out and already runners on second and third. See if they keep this going. And Meyer strikes out there on the changeup for the 2nd out of the inning. Now Kylie Schluter up to bat. 2 down, runners at second and third for the Falcons. 13-2 they trail here. Kylie watches the first pitch go past for ball 1. And that pitch goes by for strike 1. 1-1 the count. This things get a little tense and a little tight here for the Falcons with runners in scoring position, and the Falcons needing a base hit here with 2 outs. Close pitch there, but ball 2 called. 2 balls, 1 strike, the count. That'll leave it up at 2-2. It's going to be a base hit into the outfield. It's going to roll to the fence. Akron's going to be able to throw the ball in, but 2 runs will score on the single by Schluter. (13-4) now your score. Falcons back to the top of the order. Anna Hoffman. She'll pop one up. Catcher's got a play on it, able to make it for the 3rd out. But the Falcons do a little damage and score some runs. After 6, Falcons trail 13-4, and they stay alive. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
To clearing up dark skin spots and acne and softening fine lines and wrinkles is Sioux Valley Family Health, now offering med spa services including Botox Dysport, fillers, microdermabrasion, chemical peels, and hydrofacials. Sioux Valley Family Health, where your family is our family.
As you cruise through downtown Odeboat, Iowa, you'll find Swanson Insurance and Real Estate. Have you visited swansonwithyou.com? Put in a quote request. Check out real estate listings. Swanson Insurance and Real Estate, with you through the ages. Downtown Odeboat, online at swansonwithyou.com.
Here in Battle Creek, get things going in the top of the 7th. The Falcons have extended this game, done a nice job, a lot of fight here in the Lady Falcons here on senior night. Elsie Lang's coming to pitch 3 innings and done a nice job. As we move to the top of the 7th, gets that first pitch in for strike 1. Now 0-2 the count. Fouled back. Count stays. No balls, 2 strikes. Sweatshirt early in the day here on July 1st in Battle Creek, Iowa. Something we're not used to. Lots of blankets and jackets out there in the crowd. Strike 3, Reese with a K for the Falcons' first out of the inning. Gets that one in for strike 1 as well. She's thrown 4 straight strikes. She started to find the zone. That one's a strike 2, but it's going to get hit into right center. Winterroad will pick it up and get it in. Base hit for the Westerners. And we'll get a courtesy runner here. Akron Westfield, a lot of substitutions tonight. A movement in and out of the lineup. Our PA announcer stopped announcing the batters because they've shuffled everything around so bad. If his book looks as bad as mine does, right now we're just holding on for dear life, trying to figure out who's at bat. Swung on and fouled back for strike 1. Strike 2, throw down to second, and they're going to throw her out as the Falcons catch the runner stealing. 2 down now for the Falcons as they really continued to try to do things the right way and have had some nice offensive and defensive plays here tonight. Just 1 inning, top of the 5th, really got away from them. Other than that, they've played Akron Westfield very even. And that's another strikeout for Reese. That'll be strikeout number 3 for Reese, the 3rd out of the inning. Falcons trail 13-4. We're headed to the bottom of the 7th. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
Welcome to Wonderful. A wonderful way to start your day with a delicious coffee drink. A wonderful way to spend your lunch hour with a freshly made sandwich. A wonderful way to quench your sweet tooth with a phosphate or tasty ice cream treat. A wonderful place to gather with friends and family. Welcome to Wonderful. Welcome to the Pharmacy, Soda Fountain, and Coffee House located in downtown Ida Grove. Welcome to Wonderful. A wonderful way to start your day with a delicious coffee drink. A wonderful way to spend your lunch hour with a freshly made sandwich. A wonderful way to quench your sweet tooth with a phosphate or tasty ice cream treat. A wonderful place to gather with friends and family. Welcome to Wonderful. Welcome to the Pharmacy, Soda Fountain, and Coffee House located in downtown Ida Grove.
Back in Battle Creek, Iowa, we're at second in the batting order with the senior Abby Winterroad. Winterroad's put the ball in play, thrown out in the first and the third, reached safely in the fifth. One and one the count to Winterroad. 13-4 is your score. Falcons have blanked Akron Westfield 3 of the innings, and just given up 1 in 2 more innings. A 9-run fifth is really the difference in your ball game. Take that away, feel like we're close, maybe even a tie ball game. Winterroad goes up to get that one, but fouls it down to the catcher. 2-2 the count. Winterroad goes down swinging on that one. Falcons one down here in the bottom of the 7th. Brings up Kenai Nielsen. Reached in the first, thrown out in the third. Unable to get on base in the 5th as well. Kenai, the senior. Lefty takes strike 1. Akron Westfield with a new pitcher in. I can't tell you exactly who she is. They don't have numbers on their roster, and well, to be totally honest, if they did, my eyesight's not that great. She's 24. I can see that far. But can't match it up with the name, so apologize for that. One ball, 2 strikes the count. One down here in the bottom of the 7th. The Falcons try to hang on here. Score a few more runs. And the second strikeout in a row there. That one looking. And that'll bring Carter Hemer up to the plate. Hemer's put the ball in play twice. Thrown out both times. Struck out in the 5th. So another senior for the Falcons. A lot of these seniors played their 8th grade year and now are playing after they graduated, so played a lot of softball. Softball usually plays more games than the boys. And they play a lot of back-to-back nights. They play on weekends, so a little different than baseball. They really got to love it. And unlike baseball, a lot of these seniors are playing their 5th year of softball. Some of them their 5th year of varsity softball. So 2 balls, 1 strike here. The count to Hemer. 2 outs. Falcons trail 13-4 as they've continued to fight here against the Westerners. Falcons will play South Central Calhoun on the 3rd and Eagle Grove on the 11th. I believe that's their first district ball game. Went in there for strike 2, now full count. Nobody on for the Falcons. 2 down here in the bottom of the 7th. And Hemer draws a walk as the Falcons continue to get something going in these innings. Hemer will go to first. That'll bring up DeShaw. Struck out in the 2nd, thrown out in the 4th, reached and scored in the 6th. Shaw puts that one up and out of play behind the third base dugout for strike 1. Falcons coming off a couple big wins against Altarelia and then clipped their rivals Ridgeview 4-2, which also always feels twice as good. 1-1 the count here to Justice. That one right down the middle. Now 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swung on right to the third baseman. Slow roller. Going to have a hard time beating it at second. And Hemer's going to get caught in a rundown between second and third base. And they're going to say she was out of the baseline. Wasn't that far out of the baseline. And that'll be the 3rd out. As DeShaw beats out a slow roller. Hemer gets to second. Rounds it, goes to third. And just gets caught in a rundown, and that will be our ball game. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back here. We got some senior night events maybe we'll take in for you and be happy to broadcast. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
The Ridge Senior Living in Holstein is an excellent solution for a relaxed, worry-free, independent lifestyle. The focus in independent living is maintaining your independence. You may choose to participate in any of our number of community activities, grab some popcorn, and enjoy a movie in our lovely theater. You may also choose to utilize our meal services, whichever suits you best. At the Ridge at Holstein, we are committed to providing you and your loved ones with excellent customer service. We invite you to stop by, say hi, and take a tour with us today.
Welcome to Wall of Fame, where style meets customization, specializing in crafting custom clothing and print shirts. We ensure every stitch and every print is of the highest quality, so you get the best clothes every time. We're here for all your promotion needs, and the best part, our process is seamless. Simply share your designs with us and we'll handle the rest. Get custom clothes for the best price. Wall of Fame, not just embroidery.
And welcome back here to OABCIG High School. Softball field here in Battle Creek. Falcons fall 13-4. Akron Westfield comes in highly ranked and 19-4 on the season, winners of 4 of their last 5. That one loss to Remsen St. Mary's 9-2, who was 10-0 in conference and 18-0 overall. So Akron Westfield, a quality opponent. Falcons fall 13-4, but they give up 9 of those runs in the 5th inning. Other than that, they play Akron Westfield even. And a lot of nice things, a lot of nice defensive plays. Falcons put the ball in play. Just nice defense by Akron Westfield. The Westerners take care of business here on senior night. We could talk about our seniors here a little bit. Let's list them off as they are: number 12, Carter Hemer, a senior; Kenine Nielsen, number 17; number 6, Kylie West; number 8, Abby Winterroad; number 9, Kylie Schluter; number 16, Justice DeShaw; number 3, Jocelyn Meyer; number 21, Shelby Banghart. And if the Falcons are going to do some senior recognition here, we'll still sure stay here for that. So stay tuned. Looks like we're getting ready to do that here as Coach Arms tries to get the girls and the PA announcer all settled in here. Looks like we've got our parents lined up. That's the hardest part of senior night, is getting the parents to behave, get in the right order. They haven't had to do that for a long time, so.
Start off with Kylie West, daughter of Chad and Christine Meyer. She plans on studying kinesiology at USD. She's played for 5 years, and her favorite memory is swimming at Crawford Creek after they beat Long. Next up, we have Jocelyn Meyer, daughter of Chad and Christine Meyer. She plans on attending studying art at SDSU. She's played 5 years. Favorite memories having a grill out as a team at Nielsen Pond and getting stuck out there with no power because of a storm. Next up, we have Abby Winterroad, the daughter of David and Patricia Winterroad. In the fall, she will attend Iowa State, majoring in kinesiology. She's played softball for 5 years, and her favorite memory is jumping in Crawford Creek after they beat Lawton her freshman year. Next, we have Kylie Schluter. She's the daughter of Lamont and Nancy Schluter. She's played high school I wonder why I didn't get invited. Up next we have Carter Hemer. She's the daughter of Jory and Susan Hemer. She's played softball for 5 years, and once again, her favorite memory is going to the pond. Future plans are to study elementary education. Next we have Jessica Shaw. She's played softball for 5 years. Her parents are Carrie and Patrick Aarons. She plans on attending Wayne State College for 4 years, majoring in psychology. What she will miss most is friendships she's made playing as a team. And Tina Nielsen, she's the daughter of Jason and Andrea Nielsen. She's played softball for 5 years. Favorite memory? Diving to catch a bunt against MVAO for the third out. Something I'll miss is the team I played with since T-ball. And her future plans are attend Morningside University, majoring in biopsychology, and continue playing softball. Okay, let's give our seniors and their parents another hand, please. Thanks, girls, for all your time.
And that'll do it for senior night here at OABCIG softball field here in Battle Creek, Iowa, as the seniors and their parents get some last pictures taken. Not their last softball game, but the clock is ticking and time is winding down for those seniors. Most of all have played for 5 years here, high school softball, and this is their home field. We congratulate them and thank them for everything. Falcons fall 13-4 to a ranked Akron Westfield team and really hung in there all 7 innings except for one. So congratulations to the Falcons on their fight tonight, and they will move forward. South Central Calhoun on the 3rd, and then the district play against Eagle Grove on July 11th. Thanks everybody for watching tonight. This has been a production of Fuller Digital Solutions.